Hello, and today in our solutions book on page 81, 8G, description of a place, I can write a description of a place. So we'll look at the photo and we'll read the description. Number 1. North Devon is the perfect setting for a holiday in the UK. It is situated in the southwest of England, and it takes only 3 hours to get there from London by train or car, but it is hard to imagine a bigger contrast or a better place to escape from the stresses of urban life. The North Devon coast is an area of outstanding natural beauty, and for many visitors it is the wide variety of breathtaking scenery which makes the region so attractive. There are tall cliffs and rocky headlands. There are wide, sandy bays and small, quiet coves. There are smooth, gentle sand dunes and steep wooded hills. Or go inland and you can enjoy the wide open spaces of the moors with their wild scenery and isolated villages. North Devon is famous for its beaches, but there are plenty of other attractions for holidaymakers. A great place for families to visit is Watermouth Castle. It's a theme park as well as a historic building. This region offers day trips to suit every taste, but for nature lovers, a visit to Lundy Island is a must. Although it's less than 5 kilometres long and 1 kilometre wide, the island is home to a wide range of fascinating wildlife. It's a short boat trip from the coast, or if you are feeling adventurous, a thrilling helicopter ride. The place is a must for visitors. So we've read the article here, the description of a place, North Devon, and it asks us here in number 1, what kind of text is it? So do we choose A, B, C or D? Well, is it a newspaper report? Is it part of a geography textbook? Is it part of a tourism leaflet? Or is it part of a biography? What do you think? I'm guessing it's a tourism leaflet. It refers to people who are interested in travelling to that place. It mentions attractions and things that you can do there and see. Alright, so the exam strategy here when writing a description: organise your ideas into paragraphs with separate topics, geographical location, physical description and scenery, activities and attractions. Okay, so let's have a look at number 2. Read the exam strategy, which we just did, then match paragraphs 1 to 4 of the description with 4 of the topics below. So paragraph 1 would be location, North Devon. Number 2, it's all about landscape, isn't it? Natural beauty, tall cliffs, rocky headlands and so on. Paragraph 3, it's things to see and do. There are attractions there for holidaymakers. You can go and visit the Watermouth Castle. And paragraph 4, number 4, it's excursions, because you can go on a day trip to one of the islands that are close by. Exercise number 3 on page 81. Find these adjectives in the text, match them to the definitions below. So the first definition, number 1, amazing, extremely beautiful, would be what? Breathtaking. Number 2, covered with trees, is what? Wooded. Number 3, not neat or tidy, wild. Number 4, important and from the past, historic. Number 5, very interesting, fascinating. And number 6, not close together, isolated. Okay, so learn this. Introductory it. We often use it as the subject in sentences referring to time, weather, temperature, and distance. It's midnight. It's Sunday. It took ages to do this exercise. It's raining. It's 20 degrees. It's 10 kilometers to the nearest town. We can use it when we want to avoid starting a sentence with an infinitive, ing form or clause, which often sounds unnatural or very formal. It was nice to meet you, or meeting you was nice. It's hard to explain, or to explain is hard. It doesn't matter what you say, or what you say doesn't matter. On page 123, 8.3 introductory it. We often use it at the beginning of sentences when we refer to time, weather, temperature, and distance. So it's 7 o'clock, it's Friday, it took 2 days to travel from London to Australia, it's sunny and it's 27 degrees, it's 100 kilometers from here. It is also used to avoid beginning a sentence with an infinitive or gerund, verb plus ing, or participle clause, which would sound unnatural or very formal. It's great being here, or being here is great. It's hard to say exactly what I mean. To say exactly what I mean is hard. It's a shame that she had to go home early. That she had to go home early is a shame. It doesn't matter where you go, or where you go doesn't matter. Exercise number 1, match the sentence's halves. So number 1, is it far, C, to the nearest petrol station? 2, it took nearly an hour, F, to drive 5 kilometers. 3, it has just started, A, to rain. 4, it's a shame, E, to go home when you're having such fun. Number 5, do you think it looks odd, B, to wear boots and shorts? And number 6, it seems impossible, D, to keep up with all the latest technology. And now for number 2, rewrite the sentences to make them sound more natural using introductory it. So the first example here is, to do the housework took me over 2 hours. It took me over 2 hours to do the housework. So it took me over 2 hours to do the housework sounds more natural using introductory it. So number 2, what you wear for the party doesn't matter, or it doesn't matter what you wear for the party. Number 3, to bring an umbrella was a good idea, or it's a good idea to bring an umbrella. Number 4, to replace this watch is impossible, or it's impossible to replace this watch. Number 5, that she passed her exams is great news, or it's great news that she passed her exams. Number 6, to drive in this weather isn't sensible, or it isn't sensible to drive in this weather. Number 7, to walk to school takes 10 minutes, or it takes 10 minutes to walk to school. To swim in that river is dangerous, or it's dangerous to swim in that river. And now in your workbooks 8G on page 72, read the description of the Gower Peninsula and then do exercise number 2, complete the description with the phrases in the box. After that, number 3, complete the adjectives in the sentences. Number 4, order the words to make sentences with introductory it. So number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that's it for now. Bye-bye.